you sound like a blustering wind. Does God twist justice? Does the Almighty twist what is right? Their children must have sinned against him, so their punishment was well deserved. But if you pray to God and seek the favor of the Almighty, that's the end of its life, and others spring up from the earth to replace it. But look, God will not reject a person of integrity. But it makes no difference to me. I despise my life. Innocent or wicked, it is all the same to God.
Hey loves, welcome back. I know it has been a long minute since you've seen me vlog, and it's a new year. I'm in a new headspace. I'm in a new environment, and I'm about to end one chapter, and I decided why not get on and vlog. So before we get into all this stuff, I know y'all kind of saw like my morning, got up, made some coffee, got into the word. I'm still attending Bedside Baptist. Don't judge me, okay? Listen, I have my relationship with God, and I don't feel bad of how I consume the word. But with that being said, again, welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time seeing a video from me of any capacity, I am Chiquisha. I am the curator of this channel, Life with Chiquisha, and I pretty much create content that fills my soul. I have been doing this for over 9 years now. Started out as a planner creator, went to vlogging, wine creation, food. I've done a little bit of everything on this channel. And with that, I also discovered my peace with this channel because I have been having a lot of unrest. But with that being said, I'm here to create content that fills my spirit, that makes me happy, and I'm hoping that along the way, as you watch these videos, it does the same for you. I'll get into a little bit more of who I am, maybe on another video, just to kind of reintroduce myself. But today I just want to kind of vlog. Today is Sunday the 18th, and my birthday is Tuesday the 20th. So I'm just doing things that are going to fill my cup, and a lot of that has to do with restful and mindful things. So today I'm going to attempt to make, for the very first time, lasagna soup. I've been seeing it all over the internet, social media, and I want to try it. Now here's the thing, I'm not vegan, but I have done in the past, and it has been very effective for my autoimmune disorder, to do a 80-20, and basically what that means, I do 80% plant-based meals and 20% of other foods that are still healthy, and as well with a little bit of indulgence, because listen, you end up binging if you don't indulge just a little. That's just my opinion. So anyway, I'm gonna attempt to make it completely plant-based. Yesterday, which was Saturday, in between clients and everything, I was going to all the stores trying to get all the ingredients, and it's so crazy. It's like when you aren't looking for certain plant-based things, it's there, and when you're not looking for lasagna noodles, they're there. When I say that I could not find lasagna noodles, I'm just like, what, is everybody making lasagna soup now? And then I could not find any plant-based heavy whipping cream, and normally Trader Joe's has it on deck. They said they were back ordered, and they couldn't even order any, so I was like, okay, I know somebody sells it. So I ended up getting that and the ricotta from Wegmans, and what I'm trying to do also is to create me like a shopping list of stores that has the foods that I need. As you become an adult and as you tend to want to consume things that are more healthy for yourself, you have to realize that you're gonna have to go to more than one store, at least in my opinion. So I have quite a few stores that I go to, but my goal is this week is to just kind of write out stuff so I'm able to make sure that I'm not running all over the place. I am in a new area now, so I need to kind of explore it a little more. I've been to this area before, but not in the sense of doing like everyday things. So I think tomorrow, it is a holiday, it's MLK Day, but most places are open. I think I may do a little bit of exploring on Monday. That way I can kind of see what's on the other end of this area that I'm currently living at. So that way I can be like, okay, I can go to this store, or I can only go to these stores on Saturdays, because typically I go to like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods on Saturdays because they are literally close by my salon, and that way I can go there after work, jump on the highway, and head back home. So anyway, I just want to come in, just kind of introduce the vlog. We're going to spend a few days. Monday, like I said, is holiday. It's the eve of my birthday, so I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring. I may go by my mom's house. My nephew, I don't know if y'all remember, like a couple years ago, I went to my nephew's graduation where they had that shooting. So it's that nephew. Him and his girlfriend has a baby, a little boy, little meerkat. And he's been trying to go over there like at least every week, so my mom and my stepdad can spend time with the baby, because they're older and they're not in any, well, we don't know what's promised. You know, tomorrow's not promised. So he's been taking my great nephew, my mom's great grandson over there every week so they can spend time with him. So I'm gonna try to go over there tomorrow. I may or may not. That's not 100% in stone, but I may, since I'll be out. I try to do any extra stuff while I'm out. If y'all been following me for a while, like I like to go to A and B and back home. Okay, it ain't no A B C D E F G. On my birthday, it's gonna be super chill as far as I know. I told my husband the only thing that I wanted is to be settled where we are right now, and we're pretty much settled. So you probably hear echo because some items aren't here yet, so it's gonna kind of sound echoey when you have an open space. Like, it's, as y'all can see, my bookshelves, I got a nice little desk situation over here, and I'll give y'all a little cozy nook tour sometime in the vlog. But anyway, I want to go because I want to go ahead and get this plant-based lasagna. I'm gonna do it in a crock pot. So I'm gonna film, and I'm gonna also try to film like little clips for a short to put on my Instagram. So I'm gonna take y'all along with me. So let's get into the kitchen and make this plant-based lasagna soup.
I think I need good chat therapy. Safe haven of conversation where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days, and I can just say it, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean, if only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our screens. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. tell you all my secrets, it's safe to keep them. Sharing our dreams and the whys and reasons. Since our last conversation, my girl's been waiting. Let me update them, they're my salvation. When I wanna break down and crash out, they won't. That's what friendship's about. Failure or success, we're a circle of trust. Better send that text. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe.
All right, you guys. So while we wait for the lasagna soup to do what it's doing, the next step is to put like the lasagna broken into pieces, the heavy whipping cream, and the cheeses. I may or may not do like the whole ricotta topping mixture. If I do, I might just do like a little dollop and then just add some like seasoning or whatever to it. But because I know like people do like a whole thing like they zhuzh up, because ricotta really don't have a taste, it's just a texture that it provides. So I know y'all gonna probably ask me the ingredients. What I'll do is pretty much I just followed, well, let me rewind. I didn't do no measurements. Only thing that I measured, and I think I ended up going back after I cut the camera off and added more, was the vegan broth. And I think I did like 2 cups, and I think I ended up going back and doing like another half a cup. I don't know, but what I would say is just what I did, because I wanted to make sure that I was doing the layering part right. I just found a random video on TikTok and followed how they layered. And basically you would do it the same way, just you would substitute all of the carnivore stuff like the dairy and the meat, and alter it how you want to. But you can do a vegetarian, you can do a plant-based. Plant-based means that you're using ingredients that does not have a heartbeat. All the ingredients that you are using comes from the ground. Anyway, that's a lot, but while I'm doing that, I forgot to take one of my meds, and I have to take it in the morning with food. It is the afternoon, but it's better late than never. And with the move, I got rid of a lot of stuff, but I need to get me a dedicated yogurt bowl, because I'm not a heavy breakfast eater, especially in the mornings that I have to take my meds. So I'd rather do a yogurt bowl. But I don't know if you can see, it just has some plant-based or non-dairy, well, dairy-free yogurt, blueberries, granola, strawberries, and I did some honey over top of the yogurt to give it some flavor because it's not sweetened. And then I added the trilogy, which is hemp seed, chia seeds, and flax seeds in there. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to take my meds. I will say, these batteries ain't lasting long. Like, I literally had put a fresh battery in, and it's dead already. Like, I got 1 bar. Amen. So, I will come back when it's time to add the other ingredients. I'm not going to eat it until later, so I'll show y'all what the presentation looks like once I put it in the bowl. I will say I do have a bowl that I kept for myself, because I had bought like some new plates and some new bowls. And of course, when you live with destructive males, they break and chip up everything. So this particular bowl, I really liked it because it was square. Not square, but it was round, but it wasn't made like this. It was like, I can't describe it, but he used it for cereal, so it's dirty. So I'm eating out of this big bowl. This bowl I normally use for like my salads, soups. So when we go out tomorrow to explore, I'm gonna find me a dedicated yogurt bowl for myself. I like clear bowls, but we'll see what we found. Because I want to find an ottoman to put like where I'm facing, I get a lot of beautiful natural light, so all of my plants are there. And so I made like a little space because when baby is here, well, when baby's ever with us, she has certain things that she likes to play with. It's her blocks, and then it's this old keyboard that I have for my iPad, a calculator, and these books that we kept from when Lamani was in elementary school. And then like these crosses because she's like, it reminds her of her great grandmother. So that's all she played with. And then whatever toys that she bring from her own house. So I want to get an ottoman, nothing too big, but where I can put that stuff in there, and then I can use that as like a little sitting area. So when I want to just sit by the window with my plants and drink my coffee or my tea versus being at my desk all the time. Now we do have a sofa in the living room right now, but he has a set that he has his eye on. But I don't know, it's something about just sitting in a small cozy space. And I so get it because him and I go back and forth because he wants to put a TV in the kitchen. But the issue that I have is that the way this setup is, why do you need a living room and kitchen? Like it's literally, we have like a mock fireplace. And I say mock because it don't put out no heat, but it's really cute in its perfect aesthetics. Content with that will be coming soon on my short film content. But you have the mantle and you can mount a TV or put the TV there, and if you want to sit in the kitchen, you can look from the kitchen and watch TV. And I don't understand why him and I keep having this great debate on, you know, he's like, well, you already spoke, so it is what it is. But it's unsettling to me because I know that he wants the TV right there, but I'm just like, why? I don't know, it just don't make no sense to me. And I guess that's why they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus, because our minds be like, the way we think is totally different. Like it don't make no sense. And like we're still able to be in a space together. It's just that we don't have a lot of counter space where we are right now. And my coffee stuff takes up a whole section. So I was like, well, look, I just take my coffee stuff and make a section over there. Like, it is what it is, but it is what it is. But I'm loving my little space over here with my books. This way I can still do my bookish content without being like, y'all know my other little space, I was kind of like, nooked right in there. So I'm excited about that. Oh, let me show you my Bible. I did do a Christian Girls Essential Update video, but one of my charms fell off. I need to put it back on. But this is my newest Bible. It is in the NLT version. Y'all know I love me a good NLT version Bible. But look at my Bible charms. I put this on here myself in my little crafting area with my perfectly labeled labels. And this is the Courage of Life Bible. This is the Women's Study Bible. I absolutely love it because it's chef's kiss. Like at the bottom of each section, it has, it tells you pray, observe, apply. I love this. So anyway, the battery's about to die, and I will be back with y'all when it's time to do the rest of the lasagna. Okay, y'all, so I got busy and I forgot to show y'all, but I did film it on my phone, so just make sure you are following me on Life Education on Instagram so you can see that. I'm cutting stickers, so don't mind the noise, but I've added the heavy whipping cream, the mozzarella cheese, I added Parmesan cheese, and I added the noodles. I'm gonna stir it up just so y'all can see it. I'm sorry for the noise. But here's the noodles, and as you can see, plant-based cheese does melt. I just put it in here, so it's still a little together, but it does melt. And you just have to make sure you get good brands. Daya, I think that's the name. Let me show you. This brand is really good. And then Follow Your Heart. Follow your heart. This is very good. The ricotta that I got is the first time I'm gonna be trying this brand, so I'll let you know. But I mean, you can see the cheese is starting to melt, but it is cold again. One thing about a crock pot, well, at least this crock pot, it takes a minute for everything to get hot. So once it gets hot and everything starts marrying together, I'll just come back and show you guys. So y'all, so I'm in here making labels. Y'all heard the noise. I said stickers. Well, they are stickers, but I'm making labels to put in the book club book of the month books that I've read. That way, I normally use a stamp. And at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy a stamp. But I was like, no, I'm just gonna print these on transparent sticker paper. So it'll look like a stamp, but it just won't be embossed. But anyway, so while I'm doing that, like anytime I'm doing something on the computer like this, I watch a show. And somebody had kept telling me about All Her Fault. And because I'm such a reader now, a bibliophile. Did I say it right? A bibliophile? Anyway, I really don't watch a lot of shows. I'll normally, you know, kind of run to YouTube videos from some of my favorites. But for the most part, if I do turn on something, it's something I've already seen. Well, anyway, I decided, you know what? Let's watch All Her Fault. And I'm literally halfway through episode 1 of season 1. I'm not sure how many seasons there are. And it's good. It's good. I know I'm probably late to the party, but it is so good. So if you're watching this and you haven't seen All Her Fault, go watch it. It's suspense, thriller, mystery. That's what it seems like so far. Basically, season 1, episode 1, the mom went to go pick up her child from a play date, and the lady was like, nobody here lives, by that name lives here. So they're trying to find the kid. And Dakota Fanning is in this, and I'm a big fan on the low of Dakota Fanning. Like, she plays in some good movies. Anyway, and then the dude that played the boyfriend on Insecure, the tall brown skin one, that boyfriend, he's in this one as well. I'm not familiar with the other actors that they're showing right now, but anyway, it's good. So if you are a reader or a movie or TV lover and you like suspense thrillers, it's not disappointing in episode 1. So I'm gonna finish reading that while my suit, not reading, see, I'm such a bibliophile, okay? It's a bibliophile, I think that's what it is. Anyway, I'm such a reader now. Everything's like, I'm reading. But no, I'm going to continue to watch this show while I cut the last sheet of these. I probably will put these in the books just kind of throughout, you know, my time. You know, I'm not going to pull all the books off the bookshelf. I'll just pull the ones that I know that I read, put the stickers in. There's a few books that I have not purchased that I read from the book club. And if you're not familiar, I curated a book club that myself, Alicia, and Crystal host on Discord, and it's called Beyond the Pages Book Club Community, because we're more than just a book club. We're a community of virtual book lovers that come together, read books in a no hassle environment. You engage how you engage, but we all engage on that. So if you're looking for a virtual book club where you're not being pressured to read things that you don't want to read, and where we're reading diverse books as a book club and individually, make sure you go check out Beyond the Pages Book Club. I do have an Instagram page where I post the books of each month. Sometimes I'll post different things through the stories, but go check us out. But yeah, so anyway, so I'll probably just, you know, as I'm just hanging out, pull a book, put a sticker. I'll stamp all my books all my physical books that I finish reading. So I do that as I go, but now that I have these all printed out, I can do that as they go. And I have enough for the past 2.5 years, because year one, 2024, we started in June. So I'll have an extra 6 months of stickers. And then of course, well, 2025, I think we read like 2 bonus books. So I have enough for the bonus months, and then I'll have a set for 2026. So I'm gonna do that. And like I said, I think it's maybe like 1 or 2 books from last year, or maybe just 1. I think it might be 1. But I try to, once I know what the book is, I order it. That's the kind of like one of the non-negotiables, because I am trying to do a low to no spend on things that I don't need for the first quarter of this year. But my book of the month books for this book club, I'm gonna always buy the book. And another reason I want to try not to buy so many books as well, because we're going to 2 book events, and I'm pretty sure that I'll be buying books from there. I got enough space. I just might have to change how I have some of the books set up right now, but I know I'm gonna need like a 3rd bookshelf eventually, sooner than later. But anyway, let me go, because my goal is to try to keep these clips under 10 minutes, preferably 5 minutes. That way it's not a lot to edit. Hey everybody. So the lasagna soup is finished. It tastes really, really good. However, I kept adding more of the broth because I wanted it more soupy than a creamy soup. So in my opinion, it don't matter how much broth you put in there, you're gonna still have like a creamy soup. So for me, I think when I post it, I'm gonna call it creamy lasagna soup, because to me, soup is more brothy. I wouldn't call it a stew, but I literally almost use the whole thing of veggie broth. So what would I rate it? Definitely rate it a 10. It is delicious, but it's definitely not giving me soup vibes. It's just giving me like lasagna, deconstructed lasagna in a bowl. Maybe next time add less cheese and less cream and see how that works. But it's delicious to me. I was gonna make a side, well, I still am, but I was gonna do a side salad, but I was like, no, let me eat this first, and then I'll come back and make the salad. And the hubs is in the other room. You can probably hear the TV. But it's good. And for it to be 100% plant-based, it's delicious. And these garden crumbles that I got from Whole Foods, it's just like, it's giving me ground beef. And it even kind of tastes like ground beef. I know y'all like, how can a plant taste like ground beef? But if you season and use the right ingredients, you can make stuff taste similar, if not exactly how other stuff tastes. Especially like some foods, when you add certain seasonings, it can mimic the taste or texture of certain things. And I do believe it had like mushrooms, and I can't remember, but anytime you do any type of plant-based, meatless situation, it's normally always some type of mushroom that's in there. But it's good. And this boursin, garlic and herb, dairy-free cheese. So I will definitely try it again, but not anytime soon. This is like one of those soups or meals that you want when it's nice and cold and you have time to just sit around and make a hearty dish. Y'all know I'm a full-time hairstylist and a part-time beauty educator. So my time to make a lot of stuff like this is very, very minimal. And my only full day still off is Sundays. And so, and even though it was in the crock pot, and it was really kind of fairly fast, but do I want to take the whole day just to kind of do that just for Sunday? Like, I have all week off next week for my birthday, so this is something that I can eat for lunch throughout the week. I used a 4-quart crock pot, so it should give me a nice amount of servings. Will my husband eat this? Probably not. I will ask him to taste it, but he probably won't. But I'm gonna end today's vlog. I am still watching season 1 of All Her Fault. I'm on episode 4, and this is so good. Now I will say, for me, and I guess maybe because I read a lot of thrillers and suspense and mysteries, it's a lot of predictability, but when my predictions come to light, I'm like, oh snap, I get hyped. Like, I don't get disappointed, especially if the plot, the world building, the character building is chef's kiss, and they do a lot of then and now, and I'm enjoying that as well. And I like a lot of then and now and I mean, I'm assuming you need to have that when you're doing like a mystery / thriller suspense type of situation. And I'm drinking Pinot Noir. This is the Reserve by Calavera. So good. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the night here, finish this out, and then after I eat this, I'm gonna make me a little small side salad. This is the bowl I was telling y'all about. I may not get a yoga bowl because I found my little glass bowl. I was using it to hold some other things, so I cleaned it out really thoroughly. And I'm gonna probably start using that again because it's like the perfect size. So, you know, for the portion control. But I may still look when I go out tomorrow. It did snow today, but it had rained and sleeted first, so I don't know if it's still snowing, and if so, if it's gonna stick, because I don't know how cold it's gonna get overnight. I really don't pay attention to the weather like that, especially if I'm not going outside. But I will be back with y'all tomorrow. Probably just will straighten this out. This is just a quick weave. I just wanted a very natural, straight, bust down middle part weave. Normally I get a sew-in for my birthday, but I was so indecisive of what I wanted. Then we ended up moving, and it's just, I really did not have any time, so I did this myself on Thursday, because I had like a nice little gap in between clients. So I'll probably just flat on it straight, do a little feathery situation, and then we'll probably go out. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all. We're gonna go out and dilly-dally. But anyway, let me go because I want to edit all the content from today. If I can stay on that, I can stay more consistent. I do need to film some planner content, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Monday, happy birthday eve to me. I'm in that era where your body is doing different than what your mind is doing. My mind wanted to stay asleep until like about 10 o'clock, but it didn't happen. I don't know if I like the smell anymore. This was the guava. Y'all know I love my Trader Joe's hand cream, but I don't know if I'm liking the guava anymore. Guava. What did I say, guava? The guava anymore. I think it was good during the summer. I'm going to switch this one out. with just my regular soft scent. But anyway, yeah, because I am off all week from the school. I am off from the salon until Thursday. So I wanted to just kind of sleep in, but my body, or was it my mind? Both of them was fighting against each other, but I'm up. I made me some coffee. I'm in my hot latte era, so I don't know the last time I had an iced coffee, but I've been craving one, so depending on how my day look, I may make another one. I typically don't do more than 1 cup. Oh, that's kind of sweet. But yeah, this is a vanilla lavender latte. It's missing something. I need to go find some more syrups, even though I don't need any new syrups. In the move, I got rid of a lot of syrups. Some of them were unopened. And I'm just like, I've had these for a while. I ain't gonna use them. So I'm not gonna say I'm trying to be a minimalist, but I'm trying to not be a person that has more than they need or has a whole lot of stuff and making excuses for why I still got the stuff. But anyway, so I'm gonna get my day started. I do need to plan out my week. I have not I've been in my planners, but I have not been like decorating them or putting any stickers in them, anything like that. As y'all know, I have my half letter that is my big mama. She houses everything, so I really need to get in her and update her. I've been using my little mama, which is the smaller version of this, my CP Petite. I have been using her faithfully. I do still come in here and write, but I told myself I wasn't going to get caught up in decorating her, because a lot of times as a planner babe, you feel like you got to put stickers in there and all this stuff just to make her look cute. And sometimes just writing in your planner is enough. And then if you have time, going back in and adding stickers. And that's the thing that I struggle with creating planner content, because I just want to be in the plans. I don't want to get caught up in the aesthetics. And I did film a couple of planner related videos. I think what I may do, because where I am at now with my planners is more so it's a, some people color while they write. That's what it is for me. Like, I'd rather be doing my stickers and stuff as listening to a book or just chilling out. So I think the type of planner content that I may share is just showing you how I set it up and what was the method to my madness, because it's too much work. And this chair, I love this chair, but it's so squeaky and I don't want to replace it. Maybe I'll see if I can put some, WD-40 on there. I don't know. I don't want to replace this chair yet, because if I get another chair, I need it to be ergonomically correct. Is that a word? I just need it to be very, very comfortable. This chair is comfortable, it's cute, but what I don't like is that it's not real leather, and the faux leather that's on the arms has peeled off, in which you can't see, not unless I put but I don't like when I'm sitting here recording and you hear this. It makes me think of that rap song. Who sung that song when it's like, what it is, Joe? What's up? Can I just get into it? If y'all know the name of that song, put it in the comments. But that's what it reminds me of. Because the beginning of the song. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do all the morning things that I need to do to get my day set, which is getting into my word, go ahead and doing my plans for the week. And then the goal is to try to get out the door by at least 12, which gives me a good 2 hours to do all the things. It's not a lot of things I need to do. I just want to go out to the area where most of the stores are. I do want to go in Hobby Lobby to see if I can find this matching picture for the bathroom. I need to go to like a TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or a Big Lots, because I want to get a small table stand to put. Let me just show y'all. Hold on. All right, so the lighting is bright. So this is the open area where the plants are. I want to get like a small rectangular ottoman here so I can put baby stuff. Like, this is the stuff that she loves to play with when she comes. Clockwork all over the floor. That's what she loves. But I figure if I can get a nice little black ottoman, rectangle, put those things in there, and then I can also just kind of pull it out and sit right there and drink my coffee. And then here, I was doing a test to see how I liked having this there, because my husband likes to put his keys on the little divider in the kitchen, but I like to be able to drop my keys as soon as I walk in the door. So I've been testing out this TV table to see if it works better for me. So I'm gonna see if I can find like a nice round or square, smaller than this, where I can still put my plant, or either find a plant stand that's gonna have that elevated, and then a little cute dish to put my keys in. So that's what I'm gonna look out for today. A small, cute, round or square tablet. I'm calling it a tablet because it ain't really a table, because you can't really do much on it. And then an ottoman. And I know Big Lots normally, that's my place where I used to shop. Like, all of my plant stuff I used to get from Big Lots. So that's the goal today. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I haven't taken y'all with me. Shoot, I ain't vlogged in a long time. I feel like I still got quite a few vlogs that I just never edited, but they're just gonna stay in my archives, because at this point, what's the point? So yeah, so I'm going to get into that. When I come back, my desk is pretty much clean and organized, but I don't feel like showing this to y'all right now because I'm about to do all my planner stuff. I'm not gonna do any V-roll of me doing my planner stuff. Maybe tomorrow as I'm updating it. I just want to get into that. I'm gonna put my headphones on, listen to my word while I'm doing that. So I will see y'all once I'm dressed and ready to get out the house. Okay, y'all. Ross, TJ Maxx, and Home Goods. And there's an Ulta down there. So got a lot of good stuff in a nice drivable distance. And there's a Kroger. Y'all know I shop at Kroger's. I think I'm gonna go in, I don't know which one I wanna go in first. Let's go in TJ Maxx first, because this is where I normally find all my syrups. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but it's a Burlington and a Hobby Lobby. Definitely going into Hobby Lobby when I leave here. But let's go in, grab the basket, just in case I find some syrups. This will be cute, but it's too high, I think. Let me see. Like in between the syrup. Let's see how much this is. $4 not bad. This is super cute too. This is even cuter with the baskets. Cause I feel like I need additional storage in my bathroom. I gotta keep my toilet paper rolls, my extra candles. Let's keep this in the basket. The lines are long here today. This is cute too, but they don't have it in white. Let's keep looking.
I'm good, 5 seconds, I'm good, 5 seconds, I register 5.
This is cute. Heavy too. This is cute. It's like a plant stand, but I want black. That's some cute plant stands though. This is cute right here. The line is so long. I don't know if I want to buy this. I'm going to. I don't know if I want to buy it and then come back. I mean, I don't know if I want to come back and check. Let me see this first. Alright, so I think I'm going to put this somewhere. And then if I don't find anything from HomeSense, I'm going to come back and get this. I'm just waiting this long line. Okay, so I left Home Goods. And I forgot that Home Goods and TJ Maxx are connected. So I went to Ross just to see. They didn't have anything. So we can go back in here and see if that organizer is still in there. Because I stashed it. Let's go see. Okay, it's still here. I don't have a lot of syrups in here, so it's okay. This is cute. It's perfect size, but not the perfect color. I would even do this, but I'm thinking about baby. Hobby Lobby may have something. Alright, y'all. Trying to jimmy rig this. The light is bright. So what I went in there for, I did not get. Hold on. I'm just gonna hold the camera. So what I went in there for, I did not get. I did not go in there for that, but it's ironic because I'm still like online looking at stuff, trying to make my space functional but not too cluttery as well. And I kept seeing like little small things that you can slide on the side of your toilet and your sink, and so I feel like this will fit perfectly because I need a place to put like my overflow candles because I'm doing this thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's actually a name. But when I take my showers at night, I turn out all my lights and just burn candles. And it's so therapeutic. It's like, and I love a shower, but the way my life is set up, I be wanting to get in the shower and get out so I can get in the bed or do whatever I got to do before I go to bed. But I be in the shower so much longer. It's just so relaxing. And I don't even have music on. So just imagine if I found like a nice lo-fi playlist to play while I was in the shower. I got me some eucalyptus. Like this, I'm so excited because this is things that I haven't been able to do. Because at the old place, I had the bigger bathroom, but I was sharing it with the boy. And now the boy is like almost college age and he ain't fun to share the bathroom with. So I told the husband when we moved, I was like, look, since you're occupying some different areas in the house, I want the bathroom in the master. It's smaller than what I'm used to because in the apartments sometimes, well, the apartments that I have lived in that have master bathroom. They haven't been like huge, which is fine because it's just me. So just trying to make it perfect for me without having a lot of clutter, but it still look really put together. So this thing is going to be perfect. Like I said, I can put my toilet paper rolls in there, my overflow candles, and whatever else I need to put on that bottom row. That bottom row, I might put like my little mannequin head that I use for my wigs when I wear my wigs. I need somewhere to store that. So anyway, we're about to go to Big Lots and Hobby Lobby. I feel like Big Lots, I'll probably find a table. But I'm going to go on Hobby Lobby first because I really want to see if I can find that picture. That's the main reason I'm going in there. And then sometimes Hobby Lobby will have like little tables, like entranceway tables at the front when you walk in. So we're going to go in there and we're going to see what they got going on. Okay, before we go in to Hobby Lobby, update on the area. So where I was living at before, I loved it. We did not have a lot of shopping options. Like I would have to go out like 10-15 minutes from my house. Where I'm at right now, it's maybe like less than a 5-minute drive, but it's so much stuff. So I'm across the street from where I was at now. They do have Target. I know a lot of people don't shop at Target. And I'm sorry I keep messing with my hair. The wind got my leave out looking crazy. But they have a Target. Also, where I was just at, I told you they had an Ulta. They got a European Wax Center, which is good because I need to, once my skin get back to normal, because I've had a flare because of my autoimmune. But like right now in the parking lot where I'm at now, there's Raising Cane's. And I'm talking about like even like fast food options, like they're minimal where I used to live. But over here, I hope I'm recording in the right. Yeah. It's been so long since I've recorded. Yeah, so right now in the parking lot where I'm sitting at, like I'm looking at a Raising Cane's, Little Caesars, Wing Zone, Captain D's. There's a Burleson behind me. It's ABC store. Like it's a lot, and that's one of the good like the things about like when you move somewhere. At least for me, I don't want to have to drive so far out to get to where I want to get, and then just getting back home, easy peasy. There's a YMCA, there's a high school and middle school, in which the boy he is just about out of high school now, so that don't matter. But and then going in the opposite direction, in which it's still not opposite direction, but leaving from this little hodgepodge where I'm at now. They got like Lowe's, the Big Lots that I'm gonna go to after I leave Hobby Lobby, depending on if I don't find the other stuff in here too. But it's just so many options. They got a movie theater. It's like the kind where you sit and you eat. It's so much, and I love that for me. I love that for us. So I'm like walking into chapter 52 of my life. Has been so amazing. But anyway, let's get this party started because I really want to at least be heading to my mom's house, like leaving, doing what I'm doing between like 2 and 2:30, because and everybody's off, so traffic should not be that bad. But I still want to get home before it's traffic because I want to come home, put my moo on because I bought me 2 moo because I was like I'm gonna moo it out for 2026. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get out this car so we can see what Hobby Lobby has. Oh my gosh, y'all, they got a sleigh burger. I wonder if it's open. No, it looks like it's preparing to open. those burgers are so good. So I didn't find anything in Hobby Lobby, so I'm now walking into Burlington. Burlington used to be Old Faithful before all these other stores came into play. So let's see what they got. Speaking into existence, I'm gonna get a basket. I need this, and this is cheaper than the Daddy Hobby Lobby. Let's look at these ones first. This is cute. And it's $15. I'm glad I came to Hobby Lobby. Now look at that picture. I think I'm gonna get this. Ooh, look at these office chairs. This is small, but this is like what I'm looking for. These are cute office chairs too. It's got a little dent in it, but this will be perfect for what I'm looking for. This is perfect too, but it's not the color I need. Okay, quick check-in. So I'm even happier. So the Big Lots is actually in this same little hodgepodge where I was at. And I've been, like I said, I've been to some of these places before. I just couldn't remember. So literally when I come from my place, all I have to do is make a right turn and go to all the places that I really want to go to. There is a CVS right here. I should have got my prescription transferred to this CVS because Walgreens is giving me anyway, but I'm going into this Big Lots. Hopefully they got some stuff. And it's so crazy because all the Big Lots were supposed to close, but all the Big Lots are open. But is that my sister? No. She looked like my sister from the distance. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm here at Big Lots. We're gonna see what they got over here. I know the picture is blurry, and I'm listening to my audiobook as I talk to y'all. But yeah, so we gonna go into this Big Lots. Hopefully we're successful. I feel like the last time I came here, so I'm gonna tell you the last time I came to this Big Lots and this Lowe's, this was the spring, summer maybe, of COVID. Yeah, because that's when I got into plants. So that's been a minute. Yeah, but like I remember, but I don't know why I was thinking it was on the other side of the road. But anyway, we're here. Let's see what they got. Y'all keep your fingers crossed that I can find the three things that I want. I want to get a stand for my plant, because I have my plant in the corner, but I need it up. And then a tablet. And I'm keep calling it a tablet because it's not going to be, like, it's really small, like the table that I showed you in Burlington. And then an ottoman. Those are the three things that I want. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go back here to the clearance section. Do a quick scan. Nothing. Always check the clearance when you're at Big Lots. Now I do need a fourth thing, but I need it in black. If they have that. Don't see no ottomans on the floor. But let's go back here and see. Okay, y'all. I forgot I had, well, I didn't forget, but I have my mount still in the car. So I ended up getting the table and the plant stand. And now I'm at Captain Lee's. Get me a fish sandwich with cheese.
How you doing? 704
Good.
is your total.
Thank you.
Did you need any additional sauces?
No, thank you. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day. All right. So I got me a fish sandwich. So I'm gonna tell y'all where my phone at, so I can figure out the quickest way to my mom's house. It's probably gonna put me on 95. Still driving the old school. I decided, so 2026 is the year that I get me a new car. I'm trying to see which way they're gonna take me. People be so rude. $2.95. Take me to 295. I was gonna get on 95 and get off on Moore Street. Okay, I don't know where this was taking me, but anyway, so I know God is in the business of blessing His children, and I know He's gonna bless me when it's time. I really wanted to get it in March at the end of the first quarter, but by us deciding to move, it changed things. But however, God is in control. He will make it happen when He wants it to. So I'm not gonna say what I want until I start, until it's time to share. I know to keep certain things close to my heart. But anyway, I'm headed to my mom's house. Good time. It'll be 3 o'clock-ish by the time I get there, stay there till about 3:30, quarter to 4. So I'm gonna try to get home before, because people are still working and traffic is still trafficking. I just want to still make it home when it's still light outside, because y'all know I do not like to drive at night. And it's been starting to get dark at like 6 now. So thank you, Lord, for changing how it gets dark a little bit later now, because we've had daylight saving times, all that stuff. But anyway, why is this thing not closing? I'm on the highway. I need to start getting my speed up, but I wanted something to eat, and I have been big backing going to McDonald's. No, I don't need to be going to McDonald's, but the fish fillet sandwich and the fries have been calling my name. So I still had a taste for a fish fillet sandwich, and yes, this is not the 20%, but I think this is a healthier option than McDonald's. So, Lord, thank you so much for seeing us provided us the answer to but we're going to go ahead and eat this. I used to love Captain Lee's fish sandwiches. This is why I don't like 95. The tractor trailer people just be cutting it off in front of you. But I get the fish sandwich with cheese, no lettuce, because I don't like the lettuce, because it's like it'd be iceberg and then it'd be all hot and wilted. I forgot how good these things is. When you buy chicken right with that tartar sauce and that cheese and that crunch, baby,
makes big backing worth it when it tastes good. You know how you buy food and you're like, hey, it wasn't even good.
Hey y'all, so I am back home. I've been back home for a while and went back out twice. So, that first item that I picked up from Home Goods did not work. It was too high, and because they have that toilet paper holder already right there, I couldn't get it in. And then even if I did make it fit, it would have just been too close to the toilet and I would have kept hitting it. So with that being said, I had to take that back. I took it back and just got like a little square, like smoke color rectangle dish to put on the table that I did end up getting from, oh, Burlington. Yeah, I was like, where did I get the table from? That I ended up getting from Burlington. So then I had to go back to the old place so we can get the last vehicle. So only time I have to go back is when it's time to return my key and give them the final payment. So I'm happy for a new stage in my life, because it's not really a new beginning, but I'm just happy for fresh starts. I'm happy for just about to approach a new year. It's 10:22, a couple of hours before my 52nd birthday. And I just feel so thankful. I have some amazing friends in my life. The friends that I thought would still be around in my 50s, I don't feel sad that they're gone. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It's just that the life that God has me living now, they couldn't go there with me. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't know if I said this before, but I was listening to a sermon a couple years back, and when I have moments like this where I reflect and think about friendships or even like jobs or, you know, whatever I have had that I don't have anymore, I think about that sermon when it talks about Abraham taking Isaac to the top of the hill to sacrifice him. And along the way, my husband wants salmon and eggs. So I'm over here taking I think it's called a clasm, that little white piece. We take that out our eggs. I'm almost tempted to buy this little tool that I saw, but I'm not gonna get it. But anyway, so when Abraham was preparing to take his journey to the top of the mountain, he had his, you know, some people from the village helping him because he, you know, couldn't take everything by himself. But as he got closer to the top of the mountain, he told to the mountaintop, he told them that they couldn't go any further. And you would think, why would he even bring them from the beginning? Because there's certain people that you need along your journey where y'all can help each other, or they can help you get to that next level. But because the next level is so radical and insane, if you were to take these certain people with you, they would probably try to talk you out of it, call you crazy, ask you how could you sacrifice your own child for someone that you can't physically touch. And so I think about that, and I think about, like, you know, where I'm at now in my life. The friendships that I had, I know they couldn't go to this next level of my life with me because it may not have made sense with them, or may not even have aligned with where they were at mentally, or spiritually. And at first, of course, it does hurt when the people that you love and you consider your sisters just dish you with no explanation. But when you give it to God and you let him reveal the thing for you, he just reminds you that some of these people were your assignments. They weren't even really meant to be lasting relationships or even friendships. And then he'll remind you that where I'm taking you, nobody can go, because they're going to think you're out of your mind and try to talk you out of it. And so I'm thankful for the friendships and the sisterhoods that I have right now. And I pray to God that these ones will be the ones that I can take up the mountain, because I have not reached the top yet where God wants me, but I'm getting there. And I hope that these friends will meet me at the top, because they're on their journey to that ridiculous thing that their friends would have talked about. I'm hoping to meet them at the top. Just like when Abraham got to the top of that mountain, and right before he was about to sacrifice his son, God said, Abraham. And he looked, it was a ram in the bush. The friends that I have right now, I know in my spirit that they're my ram in the bush. They're there to see this crazy, insane thing that God is about to do. And we're going to do it together, along with our significant others, our children, our family, all those good things. So I'm going to end the vlog. But before I end it, I do want to give y'all some updates. So beginning of January, I went for my annual checkups, and I went for my annual mammogram. That came back negative per usual, praise God. But I did get some blood work done to find out where I'm at in my peri, pre, or menopause journey, because I really don't have symptoms. It is not that I'm trying to rush something, but I'm also acknowledging that this is something that's going to happen, and I'd rather have the knowledge and information so I can know what I can do to prepare if I can. So it comes to find out I do measure that I am in menopause. Welcome to the club, Keisha. Welcome to Club Menopause. I have arrived. Now, I will say the symptoms that I have been having, I have terrible insomnia. I can be dead tired, but as soon as I hit the bed, I'm wide awake. I have morning sweats. I don't have night sweats. So like around 7 o'clock, between like 6 and 7 in the morning, I get really, really hot. But it's not a hot where I'm like dying inside, but it's so hot that it causes discomfort and it wakes me up out of my sleep and I can't fall back asleep. And that's a problem because you got insomnia. So once you do finally fall asleep, then you have a hot flash, it wakes you up and you got to get up and go to work. Yeah. So that's the birthday present that I got from the doctor today. So yeah, so we will catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. Like I said, I don't have anything planned, but the hubs did ask me what my day looked like, and he said he wanted to hang out with me, so we're gonna see. I do got a bottle of wine that I want to open tonight. I think I'm gonna eat some more of that plant-based lasagna. So I feel like I might do some of this Zinfandel, and not white Zinfandel, and not, is it pink Zinfandel? Some Zinfandel, but this is the real Zinfandel. So yes, I'll probably drink that with a bowl of this lasagna soup. So I will check back in with you tomorrow on my birthday. I have not done any editing, but I might play around with that tonight because I'm wide awake. So see you guys tomorrow. Hey loves, happy birthday to me. So I've been chilling all day. Me and the hubs are about to go out. I'm not gonna take the camera, but I will fill you guys in. I will take some photos and maybe a reel, and I will insert them, but I will catch you guys when I come back. loves. So I am back home in my muumuu. I think this is my favorite muumuu. I bought 2 off of Amazon, but I think this one is my favorite. So I'm in my bathroom, as y'all can see. So this is the picture. If y'all have been following me for a while, I have the same picture in the salon, but I thought it would go really nice with the aesthetic that I have here in the bathroom. When I originally bought it, they had like a square one where it was like a box with these same flowers coming out of. So I was hoping I could find that at this camera's tilted. I was hoping I could find that at Hobby Lobby, since they still had this one. Like, I've had this for like over 3 years, so they didn't have it. But when I went to the Hobby Lobby yesterday, I realized that they had another section, and I was like, I never checked the other section at the other Hobby Lobby near my job. So tomorrow I really don't have, well, I gotta go to work, but my client that's coming, she's a friend. We both have birthdays in January, so we wanted to go out with each other. So, and it also landed on her appointment week. So I'll have to go in at 12 o'clock to do her hair. So I figure if I leave the house like around 10 or 10:30, maybe like 10:30 or quarter to 11, go back to that Hobby Lobby near my job to see if that section has that smaller picture. If not, I may just get like, I don't know, I don't need anything over here, but I just feel like I should have something just to balance it out. Because it's just me in the bathroom, but I want it cutesy. But anyway, the lighting in here is perfect. If I really wanted to just come in this bathroom and film content, I could, with my cream shower curtain. It's like the perfect lighting. And hey, 2026, it might be bathroom vlogs, okay? But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of give you a recap of my day. As you saw before this video, a couple of still shots, a couple of little videos. This is basically was the plan for my birthday. Originally, before we decided to relocate from where we were to where we are now, I was just like, you know, I had wanted to just get a hotel room for like 24 hours, 72 hours, just to be by myself, just to bring in the birthday by myself. Not that I was trying to self-isolate, but I just wanted to just not feel the requirements of being a wife, a mom, an educator, a business owner. I just wanted to be in a space where it was just me, order room service or DoorDash, bring my favorite beverages, and just chill. And then I was like, you know, I'll schedule me a massage, like all of the nice self-care solo birthday stuff that even the grown, married, sexy women do. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're married does not mean that you have to forget about who you were and who you are, rather. Because I'm definitely not the same person I was when me and my husband first got married. The foundation of me is, but just the overall person that I am now is just different. You know, prime example, I'm going through menopause. And it seems like as soon as I got that news, I really felt like I was going through menopause. But anyway, so I got my earbuds and I'm waiting for the pharmacy to call because that's a disaster. I wish I never transferred my prescription to Walgreens, because I transferred it. I gave them all my insurance information. When I went to go pick up the medicine, they was like, oh, we don't have a contract with your insurance. You should have told me that. So now I've had to re-transfer it to the CVS. I think I had mentioned in the vlog, like, oh, I can go to this CVS, but I was going to go to Walgreens because it was convenient. They transferred everything back over. I filled one of my prescriptions, and when I went to go look at the status, the prescription is gone. So I'm waiting on them to call back because I was like, I need my ointment for my flare that I'm having from this autoimmune disorder. But anyway, so fast forward back to my birthday. So then when we decided to move, it was sooner than what we had initially decided, in which that was fine, because you gotta move when you got to move, you got to move. Okay, so I told him, I was like, you know, all I want is just to be settled in to our new space. You don't have to do anything else for me. So I went into this birthday with no expectations. I took the whole school week off from the school. I took Wednesday off from the salon. And I was just like, I'm just gonna chill. And my moo-moos, like I bought 2 moo-moos specifically just to have to wear around the house. But like I said, this one's my favorite because it has pockets. If I can get a mirror video, I'll send it to you, let y'all see it. But it is so comfortable. I think I'm gonna get another one, but just in a different color. The other one that I have, I like, but there's no pockets. And like, you need a functional moo-moo. Like I need to put my phone, my earbuds in here, like tissues for my runny nose. But anyway, so I wasn't expecting to do anything, and I was absolutely okay with that. Like, you know that you're in a certain stage of your life when all of the one club, another club, a plane, a train, a bus, an automobile, when all of that stuff is kind of like, I've been there, done that, you know, and it doesn't excite me to have to do that. And that's what I meant, like, for real, if you could just, like, I just want to be in chill environments. I'm in a space of solitude and just settling into who I am, that I don't have to do all that stuff. But anyway, long story short, last night, was it last night? It might have been last night. I don't know, it was either last night or Sunday. And he was like, you want to hang out with your boy for your birthday? I said, that's fine. I mean, I'm going to be in the house anyway. So, again, I wasn't expecting anything other than us hanging out. So, he was like, you know, so this morning when I finally woke up, he was in the living room waiting for me. And normally how our day goes when we're in the house, like he does his thing and I'm at my desk. I do everything at my desk. Plan, read my books, watch YouTube, watch shows. And so he stayed in there with me the whole time. I was like, oh, look at him, you know, hanging with his girl. And so then he was like, well, he said, I had wanted to do breakfast, but I didn't want to wake you up. So let's do brunch. And I was like, well, I ain't really hungry. And so I was like, well, maybe we can do dinner. If you don't know what dinner is, it's lunch and dinner. It's too late for lunch, but too early for dinner. So you combine the two, like brunch. Anyway, that's what the kids used to call it. So I was like, well, let's go to Burton's. So we went to Burton's, which is one of my favorite restaurants. I've been there a couple of times. My niece actually took me for my birthday 1 year. So we went there. He took me to get my butt cake from Nut and Butt Cakes, because you know you get a free cake. Ran into a couple of people that we knew. Well, they saw us and they was like, hey. Then we went to Starbucks. Of course, I had to get my free Starbucks cup Starbucks drink, because if you don't get it on your birthday, you ain't gonna get it. Like, I got so mad when Starbucks made that change, because at first, like, you had your whole birthday week to get it. And I'm just like, do you know how many free things that I gotta try to get in that one day? But I just got those two, because I don't need all that stuff. So that's how my day was. Nice and chill. Now we're home. He's in the front room waiting for me to come in there so we can just, again, continue to hang out. I might pop a bottle of champagne. Well, not champagne. A Prosecco. What is it? I'm having a brain freeze. The girl from Insecure, her Prosecco. I prefer her Rosé Prosecco, but it's neither here nor there. I had wanted to get some vodka because I got the vodka. I got the stuff because I wanted to make a French 76. French 76 is the same as a French 75. It's just instead of gin, it's vodka. Anyway, I was going to make that, but then I was like, I forgot. Then we went to Walmart and I still forgot. So we just going to pop some bottles and that's it. So I'm going to end the vlog here because tomorrow, like I said, all I'm going to do is go to the shop, do my client friend hair, then we're going to go out to eat. Do I want to film tomorrow? I don't know. I might film tomorrow. Do I want to film tomorrow? Do I? No, I'm not going to film tomorrow. So anyway, so I'm going to end the vlog here. If I do film anything from tomorrow, it'll probably just be like short film content on my other platforms. If you want to keep up with me and all the things that I do, just make sure you check out the description box. It'll have all the ways to connect with me with all my platforms, from Mary Martha's Plans to my book club to my personal bookish pages and my main page, which is Life of Chiquisha. And I would love you guys to follow me. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know how frequently I will be posting videos or recording. It's so funny because I feel like a lot of us, especially in my opinion, the more seasoned age YouTubers, we do very well. Our content is very good, but it's a struggle of trying to find balance of where you should be, especially when God is the head of your life. Because you're constantly asking God, is this where you want me to be? And if so, what do you want me to bring to the table? And if this is where you wanted me to be, make me be able to feel not so consumed and overwhelmed. And I feel like a lot of times with this platform, I end up getting very consumed with trying to get the content out, overwhelmed with the editing and then posting, and then feeling underfulfilled because of the lack of engagement or involvement. And I try to get that out my head, that not, how can I say this, like for me, I feel like because I've been doing this for so long, and yes, my content has changed, I just feel like nobody is recognizing my content. But I know half of that is because I'm battling with if I should even be here. But I love creating content. I love filming. I love sharing my life, because I do believe that, you know, it can be 100. And out of that 100, that one person will get it. And that one person will take what they got and spread it to 99. So that's what my struggle is. I love being transparent. I tell my husband all the time, my ministry is transparency. And, you know, sometimes people like it, sometimes people don't. But with that being said, I've talked way too much. So yeah, so you'll be seeing me in and out here on this platform through all of 2026. You'll be seeing me. I'll be in and out like a double dutcher. So again, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog, and if you did, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up, and as well drop me some comments below just to let me know how your new year is going so far. If you have any, you know, goals that you want to attain. I know for me, I am currently doing it, but I want to read the whole Bible in a year. Me and my bestie, we're doing a 365-day chronological order Bible plan, and basically just reading the Bible in the order of the events, not in the order of the books. And also to put a dent in some of these ebooks that I got on my Kindle app. Those are my goals. Real simple. I might have some other ones, but those ones I'm going to keep to myself. What I have learned, I'm still continuing learning. Not everything is for everyone, especially when it's something that's a true desire and you don't want any weapons formed against those desires. You want to keep it between you and God. So that's where it is, from my mouth to God's ears. Of course, my husband knows. But, you know. So anyway. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not already done so, go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell. You want to do that because when I do upload a new video, you will be notified. So anyway, with that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Love you. Peace.